Hey everybody, this is Jerichos, and welcome back to Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition. Last time, we busted our way through more of the Great Temple by having a bunch of friends come along. Yeah, I don't know if it made it easier or harder, but it definitely made it more fun. I'm very thankful they were able to join me for that, but this time we're continuing on alone, and I'm going to continue playing as Jaguar Javier. And I forgot to mention, I've played as the other three costumes from the Frenemies pack earlier in the LP, but that was my first time playing as Jaguar, so I didn't mention his special abilities. He gets a boost to his defense and his attack, so he's a very good fighter, but Intenso builds up more slowly, so you just don't get to use Intenso as much. Anyway, we're moving on and heading further up, and hopefully gonna stop Calaca this time. So I say, let's just keep jumping and bouncing. And that, whoops, wrong trigger button. This is a relatively simple one to get through once you figure out the pattern and the trick, but this confused me at the very first time I played. And here, an arena with some exploders. This is a fun one. Also slightly aggravating, as you'll see soon. Follow the patterns and use your special moves. How did I miss that last one? No matter. We're doing fine here. Okay, now which way is it gonna go? Alright, and I think probably going up. Oh, no, this is not good. Yeah. I knew that wasn't gonna work well. Actually, you know what? Before we go in, I realized we got a bunch of money last time. Let me buy... Not that this will help with this fight, but we're buying Das Boot. And that should be... Yep, that's everything purchased except for the last health and stamina chunks. We'll get those in time. Now, let's try this again. It is nice that they kind of start you off slow. Give you a chance to get used to what's coming. Go. Fly through the air, perfect, and they should be right here. Yeah, close enough. Now, I believe, yep. Good, and much more reasonable this time. Here, you could use special moves, but it's easier to just kind of walk along and punch them. There we go. So we were right near the end. And hey, buddy, you can go flying off. I seriously love knocking enemies off these little platforms or off into the abyss. It's just oddly satisfying. Go. And I love the aesthetic here, whether you're in the land of the living or the dead, the crazy lightning amidst the clouds. Okay, boom. Yeah, you can see just how much damage he does to these enemies. It's a little unfair, in a fun way. And now we run through, and this is a fun little room. Each time you run through a section, it gets a little closer. Building up until... bust into one of the craziest looking arena-style rooms you've ever seen. But this is not actually an arena. You do not have to defeat these guys. Also, they die in one hit. It's much easier than it looks like it's going to be. Well, not one hit, but pretty darn close. Like there, a single uppercut took out that lightning guy. So, yeah, not too bad. It's designed to make you really panic when you enter there going, oh my god, how am I going to defeat all of them? And try to run by them. But it's super easy to beat. Also, that was a blue block. That should not have broken from that. Alright, so we got a save point here. Health or stamina? Well, you know what? I was gonna get a health chunk, but we're at 2 of 3 for stamina. So, let's buy that. For another piece, perfect. And as you can see, we've got level 5 at least for those. And hey, another Olmec head. I think, yep, there's only one we're missing. And that's going to come after the game. But, right here, let's talk to Uechivo. This is it, buddy. I hope you're ready. Oh my god, I did not know it did that. Player 2 is still saved as Flameface from last episode. So instead of having Tostada show up, Flameface did. That is actually really interesting. I did not know it did that. That's funny. May the gods look favorably on you today, Juan. This is your chance to stop Calaca and restore balance in the universe. That cracks me up so much. I did not know that was a thing. I was about to say, and Tostada appears, and then we saw Flameface instead. Alright, well, as they're saying, it is time for the Great Altar Showdown. But we're not doing it as Jaguar Javier. Nope, we're changing up our costume. Bringing back one we've played as before. Tostada. Wait, no, not Tostada. Juanita. That's what you actually want. You specifically want Juanita. Now, this matters only truly in the original game, not the Turbo, but we want to make sure we pick her for this. Juan! I think you mean Juanita. Yeah, I wanted to do this as the regular Juan costume, but it's actually kind of important to do this different one. You have to get out of here. Calaca will be back any moment. I wish things hadn't turned out this way. I wish we were back in Pueblucho. I guess we're gonna miss the festival. Maybe we could have... Not so fast! Luchador, how nice of you to join us for the final ceremony. Hey, you ugly churro! You've got me, now let him go! Oh, Muffin, how sweet! I knew you'd come around to the idea of us being together. After all, you're about to marry a god. I just hope your incessant yapping will be curtailed by the skeletonization process. Let him go. Why do you care so much about this one anyway? Wait. I see what's going on here. You're that agave farmer. You're a luchador now? But I killed you. I definitely killed you. Yep, we came back. And came back different, apparently. Not to worry. You'll have the great privilege of dying twice by my hand. I am Carlos Calaca, the greatest Charo that ever lived and died, but lives again. Oh, and don't worry. I'll make sure she witnesses your painful, painful death. Juan! Now, show me how worthless you truly are, agave boy. Versus Carlos Calaca rematch. This is a fun fight. Stay on the move and jumping because he will appear and disappear, and each time he does, he'll have a shield. You really just need to hit him once each time with whatever color shield he's got. You can hit him multiple times if you're quick. Like, there we go. Gotta slam down in it. Oop. And he will, of course, change between the living and the dead, so keep an eye on that. Probably about due. Yep, perfect. It's really not hard as long as you keep moving and keep jumping. If you stand still, he will hit you. Oops, wrong move. Should take only one more hit. Perfect. First phase is done. Oh. Luchador. You are lucky I spent all my energy on the ritual. But you are too late, for the Black Sun arrives. Come, witness the merging of the two worlds and the beginnings of my new world order. The power. I can feel it welling inside me. This can't be good. Behold, I am Calaca, god of the living and the dead. Now tremble under my rule. And versus Calaca por el Campeonato Nacional. And this is the big bad final fight. He has a bunch of attacks he can do. If he pulls back like that, make sure you are ducking, because he'll shoot a beam out of his mouth. If he pulls his hands down like that to pull him up, he'll do one of the two attacks we've seen so far, where it's either a cross of energy beams or two straight down on the side. He's got those missiles he shoot, which really you just dodge and avoid, not too big a deal. And this one is, oh, slam. You got to make sure you're not close to him and jump right before it lands. All of his attacks, except for the bullets, are undodgeable. So you need to make sure just to stay out of the way, because you don't want to dodge through it. Now you do see there are meteors falling down. You can grab those and throw them, just like any enemy, and do some projectile damage to him. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna defeat him only with melee and special attacks. So good idea to string a bunch of attacks together. Careful not to get too wrapped up in it, because if he does that slam and you can't get out of the way, you'll take some serious damage. There is no way with most costumes to regenerate health in this fight. There are no red orbs. There's a couple costumes where, you know, you deal damage and get health back that way. But without those, if you take damage, you're just stuck with that until the fight is over. So be very careful. Luckily, we've got him down to almost half health here. Ooh, careful. Yeah, it's interesting. In the original game, they were like fire beams or fire slams. That's the undodgeable attacks. But in the Turbo Edition, it's the nice, pretty purple. Alright, oop, look out. Yeah, thankfully, the bullets are dodgeable. You can jump over them, or, you know, you can actually roll through them. We're doing well. The most annoying thing about these attacks is it just forces you to step away, so usually his shield returns. Not a big deal. And, whoop. You know, I was hoping we'd be able to beat him without taking a hit, but, oh, okay, that's another thing. You gotta be farther away when he does that mouth blast, because the part near his mouth is wider and you can't just duck under it. No problem, though. We've taken 2 hits. We can take one more safely with our health the way it is. Oh, wrong move. Okay, not too bad. We can still survive this. Oop. Brought his red shield back. Okay, couple more hits. Really, it's not a bad fight as long as you're playing it safe. I was standing too close again. I should have known to get back further away. I think one more good hit, and we'll have him. Yes! We got him! And the trophy, Boom-Shack-Calaca! And also, for defeating him without doing any throwing of the meteors, we get up close and personal. Also, for defeating him as Juanita, specifically Juanita, not Tostado, we get Heroine-ism. Yes, another trophy from the skins pack in the original. And hey, we even got an orb here. So if you hadn't already gotten one, you would get that trophy for getting your first orb at this point. But you notice there's still quite a few we're missing. We'll get those in time. For now, though, she comes down. Let's see. Is she okay? Oh, and the trophy, that was hard mode? For beating the game on, well, hard mode. Unfortunately, we were not able to save her. So, we stopped Calaca's reign of terror, but in the end, we failed to save what matters most. And that is Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition. And now we get to enjoy the happy credits where he spends some time recovering, enjoying the beach, lying out in the sun. It's kind of fun here. I like these images we get at the ending. Oh, they're even throwing him a birthday party. I like that, you know, the three bad guys who are still left have reformed and they're kind of hanging out with us. Even grilling out there. Oh, and the chicken! I love how the chickens are incorporated in this. They're so much fun and silliness. Oh, here's the birthday party. The other one was probably some sort of, I don't know, work thing or something. Chicken giving him a yellow card there for some offense. And, oh, staring out at the stars. So he still managed to have a decently happy life and continued doing some agave farming, but apparently never took off his luchador mask. But never forgot about El Presidente's daughter. Until finally, the very end, they're together in the afterlife. Creepy but sweet. I kinda like it. And the mask fades away to be called upon some other day by someone else who needs it. And no, not a connecting upload. A winner is you! Congratulations! You have completed hard mode! Sigue así! There are still some hidden secrets to be found. Continue this game from the save menu to resume your search. Not too bad. And so, it lets you come back to the menu and continue from right before you fought Calaca and go hunt down some hidden secrets, other areas. There's a lot more we still have to do, so we're not even close to done. But that's gonna come next time. We managed to put a stop to Calaca's plan and save the world, if not El Presidente's daughter. Next time, we're gonna start the bonus episodes where we're hunting around for stuff we've missed, areas we haven't been to, and, well, lots and lots of collectibles. I will see you guys then.